Hi guys, thought I just would send you a little sign of life. There's almost an echo now in my house. I basically, the last 10 days have emptied this whole house and decluttered it, and I've had stylists come in and decorate. So the house looks much bigger, much better, but also a little bit more, it doesn't feel so natural maybe with all these little, they're little things like this, it's kind of like, I don't know. I just decided to trust these guys because I think it'll bring up the price for the house when I sell it. So I've decided to sell, and I've been really busy with this job. Even though I've had help, it's taken me 10 days. So photos will be taken on Monday, and then it'll come out on the market, and hopefully I'll get it sold maybe by November, I'm guessing, roughly, because that's kind of the market's kind of a little, I don't know how it is in your countries, but here it's very unpredictable. I don't know what I'll get, but I'm moving to a smaller place, or we are moving to a smaller place. There are only two of us left in the household, plus a cat. So, I mean, the budget should work out. I just thought I'd let you know, I have been wearing fragrance, but for a while I was allowing myself only to wear my own bottles and not try any new stuff because it was so distracting. I think I talked about that in one of the previous videos, but I just thought I would let you know what was going on. Some insights. I had, in that video, I said I had this one coming in, Woody Mood, a creation by Bertrand de Chaffour that I had tried. It wasn't like a blind buy. I found it secondhand for a really good price, and it is, I don't know if it's so woody. It has like cacao, patchouli, styrax, black tea, saffron. It's quite like Middle Eastern, but it's lacking something. I love sniffing the top like this, and I find myself at night just kind of standing enjoying it, but when I've worn it, I felt like there's something missing. It's not a full creation to my nose. So I decided to swap it. So I'm getting something a little bit more beachy and tropical in return. Tell you more about that when it arrives, but I'm going to package this up and send it today. Another insight I've had, or something that kind of shows that I'm on a journey and things change, and I think I might have to let this go. I never thought I would. Such a people pleaser. This is Granada by Memo. I've been in love with this fragrance. Kind of an orange blossom, vanilla, pomegranate. Actually, now I really love it again. It's a little too sweet and floral and creamy, and I don't know. I've kind of grown out of it. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I'm thinking about maybe giving it up. I have been trying some new things, and I've just thought it's just going to be kind of a fast video. One reason is that there's something wrong with my computer, so if I make a long video, it disappears. It might have to do with the storage, but I don't know how to clear it out. So I just thought I'd make something a little bit faster and then make another one instead. I have to figure this out, of course, but I've given priority to other things. But okay, so I think I'm a little off the house of Xerjoff in general. I have these new fragrances, samples of all of these, plus Iris with 3 S's. I couldn't find that one, but these Iris with 3, I put that one away already because that was like a really hardcore Iris, like a really, really cold Iris that reminded me of Iris Silver Mist by Serge Lutens. So if you're into that kind of thing, you can check it out. It belongs to their more expensive collection together with Richwood. And this one I really like. I'm still kind of working on this one. This is definitely here to stay. But these 4 fragrances, Lua, Cambridge Club, Tommi Iommi Monkey Special, I think it's called, and La Capitale, I think are all fragrances that all kind of carry this Xerjoff DNA that I'm a little bit off. I think that the base is a little bit too sweet. I mean, I haven't given up on them. I just I've worn them, but I felt like, I don't know. Maybe they're a little bit too close to like designer, maybe a little bit too gourmand. I don't know. Definitely I won't buy a full bottle of these, but I think I might, keep them going for a while and see if I change my mind. Then I've had a number of Guerlains from their exclusive collection, these ones, and I'll tell you which ones they are. Troublantes, which is an herb, one I didn't even know existed, which is a really nice freshie, but I would never go full bottle. It's kind of laundry-ish, that type of fragrance, but really nice. I would have wished it lasted longer. There's the famous Spiriteuse Double Vanille, which I think is totally overrated. It's not my thing. I just think it's kind of boring. It's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely not. This one I worn today. This is my scent of the day. It's called Iris Torrefié, and it's like a leathery iris coffee type fragrance with some spices. I think that's like cardamom. What else is in it? It has ambrette. It's really nice. I mean, it's still on there. I had it on early this morning, and it's now 3:30 in the afternoon. It's still there, but it doesn't. The projection. I don't know. I think the projection could have been a little bit better. It is a little bit along the lines of like, what's it called? Diorome Intense. And a little tiny bit similar to Santal Austral. I actually never wear this. I think that this Iris Torrefié is so much more natural. And I think this one must have some synthetic molecule in it. It's really kind of powerful. But it has, on the other hand, it has really good projection. So I can see why they use more like molecule-like ingredients. And someone asked me in a previous video among the comments, you know, what do you mean when you say that something has good quality versus like lower quality? And I mean, I'm no expert, but for me, I think like that when you feel that they don't have these strong, like, you know, synthetic molecules like, or ingredients like ambroxan, isoe super, cashmeron, like amberwoods, I think like this brand, Matière Première, I think has a lot of that. And I think some of the new Amouages as well, like Guidance, Ganymede, what else? Inicio, these type of brands have a lot of that. I find that that's kind of, they're taking shortcuts, and like brands that like Les Indemudables, for example, Musc de Sables is like such a natural, beautiful iris. Another brand that I find super natural, and I think it's high quality, is Atelier Materi. And what else was I thinking about? Also, I was just going to mention about Les Indemudables. They do specify how much of natural product they've used, like what concentration is it. Like it's real vetiver, it's real ambergris, and I think it makes a difference when you try them side by side with the synthetic versions. Anyway, I really enjoyed this Iris Torrefié a lot, and Richwood by Xerjoff. And this one, Neroli Outrenoir, I never thought I really liked this, but it's a favorite of a friend of mine. He loves this. He has like a liter bottle with his name engraved, one of these bee bottles. And he loves Neroli, and I've always thought Neroli is a little bit like cleaning stuff, or it smells like some kind of detergent. But this one is really beautiful. I think it thanks to the tea note. It has a note of tea, which gives it a bitterness that is, it's actually really pretty. I've learned to like this one, but I overdosed it one day. I was going dancing. I got in the car, and the smell kept bouncing back at me, and I realized I was smelling too bitter, and I had to I added a little puff of Messy Sexy just rolled out of bed from a lab on fire, and a little bit of La Religeuse from Serge Lutens. And then I felt like I smelled like $1,000,000. But that was kind of a complicated layering. It was kind of, this is how I layer. When I'm not happy with the way I smell, I add something to kind of lift it up, or, bring the sweetness down, or I don't know. This is not what I want to wear when I go dancing, but I've really enjoyed it. I'm learning to really like tea in fragrance. But I forgot to mention, in Woody Mood, it has actually a note of tea. And I really like the smell like this. I don't know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Rosendo Mateu number 7. The notes are not overlapping. This says cacao too. I don't know what it is. It feels like it's been done before. It's not super unique, but it does smell good, but it's lacking something. A few other fragrances in my collection that I don't use and that I need to let go are Boucheron. I never wear it for some reason. I actually like it. I'm just too busy with all the new stuff, I mean, it's good. I like it, but never wear it. But one that I really also think is beautiful, but it gives me the wrong vibe, is 24 Faubourg, 24 Faubourg. It's an address. There it is. There it is. You can see it at the bottom. It's Hermès. This just gives me old lady vibe. It makes me feel old. It's really beautifully made and everything, and I think I would like it on someone older. I don't know. I should give it another chance. This is actually a kind of an older formula. My friend says I can't let it go. We swapped it a couple years ago, and I just haven't worn it much. It's pretty. And you have to wait for they're these older fragrances. You really have to wait for the dry down. And then this Rosae Mundi from Profumum Roma needs to go. I never wear it. And I did actually sell, since I spoke to you last, I've sold like 4 fragrances. I sold Lost Alice because it was too close to Meander from Amouage. I sold, let's see, Flavor of Love from Savor, kind of because I had tried better fragrances in the same category, like this Iris from Guerlain. I just felt I can't go back to this kind of Iris. And then I also sold, what was it? Some bigger bottle. Oh, Ambrette de Noir from Erin, which I just never wore it. I think it was a little bit too balsamic or too something. A little booziness there, maybe there that maybe not reach for it so much. And I want to stay around the 50 mark, and I was kind of way above that, so I needed to kind of let some stuff go. And I also sold Lumière Noire from MFK. It's a little bit too similar to Rosae Mundi that I don't even wear in the first place because I'm off Rose. And then I sold Click Song from, what's it called? In Nomad something. God, I can't, In Nomad Oriental? I can't remember the name of it, but it reminds me of Rose d'Arabie from Armani Privé, and I never wear that either because I'm off Rose. So that was kind of like what I've been going through, and I hope this video will turn out now. That was all for now.